Welcome back to Ride JBI. This is JB. This is episode 3 of our WP to KYB SSS conversion drop-in kit fork build. These forks are going to serve as our Ride JBI, KYB SSS, R&D, and testing forks. We already have some great settings for our KYB drop-in forks for the KTMs, but we would like to continue testing, developing, and improving upon those settings. So we are going ahead and building a complete fork, so we have an extra set of forks on hand here at the shop to test and benchmark against other types of forks that we also ride on. In this episode, we will be taking a look at the internals of this KYB setup. In the previous episode, we showed you guys the outer fork tubes. The upper fork tube we had Kashima coated. The lower fork tube is a goldish bronze DLC coat. And we have the billet KYB lug, technical touch lug that is for the KYB drop-in kit, and it allows you to use the OEM front wheel brake caliper and everything that comes on your KTM. We also have our JBI titanium bolts. As you can see, we got a very similar black lugs, well in this case bronze gold lowers and brown uppers, and on our bike here we have a very similar setup. Black lowers, gold titanium bolts, hell, we even got the gold axle. DLC lowers, Kashima coated upper tubes, and this fork features our JBI spec WP Exact 6500 drop-in kit. We have 2 sets of these forks that we do for testing, and the reason for us building these is a very common and good question we get is which is better, the KYB SSS drop-in kit or the WP Exact 6500 drop-in kit. So instead of me giving my opinion and answer on that, we're going ahead to build up these forks, and we're going to work with a bunch of different riders and allow them to try our JBI WP Exact 6500 spec forks back to back against our JBI spec KYB SSS drop-in forks. And we will allow them to share their experience on that. So that way it's more than one person's opinion. So today we're looking at the KYB SSS drop-in internals. Here we have our compression assembly. This is still the stock assembly as it comes from the kit. We have yet to revalve it or make any mods. Here we have the KYB cartridge cylinder assembly. Above it we have a genuine KYB fork spring, but we went ahead and we had this spring REM super finished. So as you can see, it's been polished to a mirror-like finish. The reason we do that is the KYB springs are often a little rough to touch, and what that means is when the spring is rough to touch, when the fork operates, this spring and all springs in this style of fork rubs against the inside of the fork tube. So when the spring is rough to touch, what's going to happen is over time the spring is going to get polished right on the edge from rubbing against the inside of our tube, and that is going to dirty up our oil. So instead of that happening, we like to get our springs polished to a very fine, smooth finish. So that way, as the spring rubs against the inside of our fork tube, it creates very little debris. It keeps our oil very clean. Also, it makes the forks a little less noisy as they operate, as they slide a little bit better on the inside of the fork. This is just something that Ride JBI does. We're not aware of many other companies doing this, but we feel it's a nice little added touch. Now this is the KYB Gen 1 damper assembly. So what do I mean by that is this is a 28 millimeter cartridge, and this is the 24 millimeter piston. Whereas in 2018, KYB released a generation 2 of this cartridge assembly, and the cartridge here is 29 millimeters instead. So it was increased in diameter by 1 millimeter, and our piston was also increased in diameter by 1 millimeter. And they also updated the configuration on the mid-valve piston. Instead of utilizing this style of mid-valve, which is shims with a cup, and there's a small spring in that cup, so when the shims bend or deflect, the spring pushes it back into place. Well, on the new Yamahas, they got rid of this design, and they went to what we call a leaf spring design instead. Now, this style of fork can be updated to that as well, meaning the leaf spring design. And we may just do that with this. So we'll let you know. The damper rod is 12.5 millimeters. That is this rod right here. And what that means is when our damper rod enters our cartridge cylinder assembly, this piece, depending on the size of this rod, and by size I mean diameter and length, that dictates how much oil volume is displaced as it enters inside of our cartridge. And depending on that oil that's displaced, that volume, it flows through our base valve piston. And once it goes through there, it starts pushing on our free piston, this plastic piece, compressing this spring. So as your fork operates, as it compresses down, your free piston will compress down as well to create additional volume to account for the cartridge rod as it enters into the cartridge cylinder. Now for comparison, the WP Exact 6500 kit, the fork on this bike right now, that uses a 12 millimeter diameter cartridge rod instead of 12.5. Small difference, not too much. However, the Showa forks, let's see, we got some up over here. These are the Ride JBI Honda CRF testing and R&D Showa forks that we have. These ones. This is Showa's version of the twin chamber fork. Inside of here, the cartridge rod is 14 millimeters, 2 millimeters bigger. So that one displaces a lot more fluid volume than our WP Exact 6500 forks and our KYB forks in comparison. So after I end this video, I'm going to be taking the valving apart on our compression assembly and putting in our JBI suspension motocross spec. Also be taking apart our mid-valve piston assembly and installing our JBI suspension motocross spec is there as well. And I got a few other mods and upgrades that I will be doing to these forks also, which I'll highlight in the next video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm looking forward to finishing up this build and getting to the funner part. I don't know if funner is a word, but we're going to use it anyways. Getting to the funner part, which will be testing and riding on these forks. So thank you guys for watching. All JBI suspension services and parts can be found at ridejbi.com.